What's up, YouTube? It's your boy JB, aka the King of Soul, and today we got some Jordan 11s to look at. The Air Jordan 11 Retro, they're calling this the Gratitude colorway. Before we get into the review, do me a favor. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. If you do dig the content, also hit that share button. Now, these videos that we do on this channel are strictly for review purposes, so if you do happen to have any questions or comments, definitely feel free to drop those down below. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the review. So this sneaker does come in this all black box here. Now on the lid, it is all black, and you do have this gold foil Jumpman logo smack dead in center there. Now on, pretty much surrounding the box, you do have more of that black, but they do have some hits of gold. Over here you have the gold stamp number 23, and they do have this gold ring here just for package, handling the package and everything like that. Up underneath, it's in all white, and you do have this Nike branding and copyright text, both in black. Pretty much it for the exterior, but the box label on the sneaker does actually read white, metallic, gold, and then black. So when you do open the box, things do tend to get a little more interesting, because when you open the box lid, you actually have up underneath, it is all white, and then you do have more of that gold foil stamping there, and it does say thank you. Just kind of like Jordan Brand kind of playing into the whole, showing gratitude and, staying down and being fans and supporting the brand over the years. But nevertheless, when you do open the box, you do have this wax paper here, and it does have it's in different languages, but it says thank you, and it is double wrapped. So up underneath that, you do have this plain white wax paper here. Up under that, you do have the actual sneaker itself. Air Jordan 11s, I think I mentioned on this channel before, because I actually did review this sneaker before. So I was definitely, grateful to get a double up on these. So definitely shout out to the vendor. But nevertheless, Air Jordan 11s are one of my favorite silhouettes of all time. The Concord, the original Air Jordan 11, was actually the sneaker that I would actually say kind of turned me into, a sneakerhead. Just while I was younger and I started to appreciate sneakers a little bit more. There are a few things that are different on this sneaker compared to that one, even though they are both black and white. And I would definitely go through that, throughout the entire, review. But nevertheless, not going to talk you guys to death, but this is it. Air Jordan 11 Retro, Gratitude. So let's take a look at, the right sneaker like we always do. So this sneaker here, things that they did switch up. Now, from hindsight, it does look just like any other Air Jordan 11 sneaker. So you do have, this patent leather surrounding the entire sneaker, along, a little bit above the midsole, the upper portion of the sneaker. So typically with Air Jordan 11s, you will find this nylon mesh material here, even along these lines here for the lace loops. It actually will be in that nylon mesh material. This time they actually gave us this premium thick cut white leather, and it is surrounding the entire upper portion. Definitely glad that they went along with that, because over time, even with those Concords, most Air Jordan 11s that have the white upper, it tends to oxidize just like the bottom of the sneaker. So the white will start to yellow and become discolored. But at the end of the day, I'm satisfied that they went with the leather upper. I'm actually kind of intrigued to kind of see how the sneaker will stand the test of time. But again, you have the all white leather upper going toward the back portion here. You do have this gold stamped Air Jordan logo there. And then you do again have the black patent leather surrounding the entire shoe. So you can see it going along the bottom portion of the lateral side. The midsole of the sneaker, it is composed of this white foam material. And up underneath, you can kind of see that creamy white, yellowish gold color up underneath for the sole of the sneaker. Switching things over to the front portion of the sneaker, you do have more of that black patent leather material there. Again, the upper portion of the sneaker is in all leather. They did give us the these white rope laces, and that is pretty standard with most Air Jordan releases. Now the laces are supposed to actually, like, you know, kind of resemble, like, you know, a basketball net. Up underneath, you do have more of that white leather for the tongue. Now going towards the mid portion of the sneaker, you do actually have this tag, and it does say Jumpman Jordan going vertical there in white. And then they did give us this gold Jumpman logo there in the middle. Nothing too much going on as far as, like, you know, the tongue of the sneaker. The tongue itself, it is, you know, all white there. Going towards the medial side of the sneaker, pretty consistent with the other side, just like other Air Jordan 11 sneakers. You do have, you know, the white leather upper, and then you do have more of the black patent leather, white midsole, and then you can see more of the creamy gold yellowish sole showing up from underneath. Going towards the rear of the sneaker, you do have this black just black heel area here going around, like, you know, where the Achilles is, and you do actually have, like, you know, this black sock liner here, but they did give you the gold 23 branding there, matching like the 23 that's on the box label, and you see more of the white leather and the black patent leather there as well, going towards the back of the sneaker. Nothing too much interesting going there. But the bottom portion of the sneaker, you do have, you know, the standard Air Jordan 11 bottom. So starting over here towards the mid portion, you do have that carbon fiber material there, and it is in black and gold, checkered just like, you know, most Air Jordan 11s. You do have this, you know, creamy gold, yellowish, you know, sole on the sneaker. Now they do have herringbone traction pads, both like up on the upper portion and going towards the heel of the sneaker, and that is in black. And you do see, like, you know, these circular, you know, pads that you do with other Air Jordan 11 sneakers showing up from underneath. And you do have the Jordan Jumpman logo showing through, you know, the translucent bottom. But that's pretty much it on this sneaker here. The left sneaker is pretty consistent with the right. Everything is the same, but I'm definitely glad to have this sneaker in my collection again. This is the second time I reviewed this sneaker on my channel, so I'm definitely happy that I got a double up. Now, one thing that I did forget to, and I'll actually unlace the sneaker so I can try to get a better look for you guys. But on the inside of the sneaker, the insole, it is all black, and it does have the gold number 23 on the insole of the sneaker. And then the back of the tongue, they actually do have this tag, and the tag does say thank you, and it does have, like, you know, the Jordan branding there as well. So yeah, man, pretty solid release, man. If I was actually to rate this sneaker, I would actually rate this one a 10 out of 10. Again, Air Jordan 11s is, like, you know, one of my favorite silhouettes of all time, so you can't go wrong with an Air Jordan 11. The only thing that I really feel like with this release, I don't know, I do love the fact that they did give us another black and white sneaker. I just feel like I wish the packaging was a little bit better, because I did like the Air Jordan 11 boxes where it had, like, you know, the plastic film over on the top, and you can kind of, like, you know, slide out the box. But I get it, every sneaker doesn't have to be the same, but I would have just loved that they would have gave us, like, you know, that packaging versus just the all black box. I mean, even though they have, like, the hits of gold in there, it's just one of the things why I would have valued that they did. But as far as the actual sneaker itself, they knocked this out the park. You cannot go wrong with the black and the white Air Jordan 11, and we definitely needed these to spin the block one time. But I definitely do want to take the time to thank the vendor who actually gifted me these sneakers. And I definitely want to say thank you for always tuning in, but I do want to make a effort to tell you guys to always stay engaged with me. I can be reached on all social media platforms. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, even here on YouTube. Everything is at the King of Soul. Now, as far as comfort, the sneaker does fit just like any other, you know, Jordan 11 sneaker. For me, that's true to size. I don't really foresee a reason for you guys to want to go up or down. Like, it fits true to size. But before we go, I'm going to go ahead and give you a B-roll and a 360 like I always do. But there you go. Air Jordan 11, gratitude. So there's the front of the sneaker. There's the lateral side of the right. Lateral side of the left. There's the bottom portion of the sneaker, standard Air Jordan 11 bottom. They just switched it up, as far as the color. There's the medial side of the sneaker. And then there's the reader. Probably one of my favorite, this is probably like my favorite part of the sneaker, the gold 23 on the back. Yeah, man, they knocked this one out the park. But I definitely want to thank you guys for taking the time to tune in like always. But until next time, see you later.